How many of you thought that you'd seen the last of this man? Yep, me too. Klaus Schwab is the founder of the World Economic Forum, and he stepped down from it last year, I believe. And to my surprise, he's been delivering some really interesting statements once again that brought to my attention an article. Most notably, he was speaking about artificial intelligence, synthetic biology, and smart cities, kind of alluding to the Great Reset, which is the name of a book that he was involved with, that is somehow connected to a conspiracy theory, as Wikipedia has it labeled, the World New Order. The concept of smart cities is not new. We've seen it reimagined from different platforms, different leaders. But where things get a little bit more suspicious is the continuous declaration that the natural selection will be man-made. It will no longer be dependent on what is best for nature or humanity, but rather what a select few leaders think it's best for all of humanity. So this is the article that I came across as I was Googling some terms. And this is a fact check around something that Klaus Schwab said regarding Los Angeles. So Reuters confirms he said, from the ashes of LA, a smart city will emerge. But they are defending the World Economic Forum in the sense that they didn't actually say this was man-made. They just put their stamp on it in terms of, yeah, what's happening is really bad, but it actually fits really well the agenda we have for us. So I found the video. This is the video, and it's Klaus Schwab announces the end of car ownership, where I haven't seen the whole video, I've just seen this clip, but he pretty much says Los Angeles is one of the cities with the worst car traffic. So his argument is, I'm guessing, that what is happening right now is awful in terms of the destruction, while honoring that evolution requires a little bit of destruction and connecting it to actually we can redesign this city in a smarter way. No, he's not saying a smart city, but he's saying there are better ways to redesign the infrastructure in a way that allows for more flexibility and co-creation for increased productivity. Obviously, we're here to work 24/7. By 2030. But what I found interesting is that I was looking for any connection between smart cities and any proposed agendas, plans, and this is the article that came up. And there's another article that is also on Reuters that is connected to Klaus Schwab that I'd love to share with you. It's another fact check article that is pretty much saying that the father of Klaus Schwab wasn't connected to the Nazi party, even though there are other articles with research that is showing that he was recognized by Hitler himself. I mean, if Reuters says it, who are we to judge and question one of the most notable journalistic platforms, right? So I did some more digging and a little bit more research, and I came across this interview, this conversation. World Economic Forum executive chair on how freely inaugurated Donald Trump fits the global agenda. There's that word, global agenda. And what stood out to me was this sentence here: post Second World War II order does not function anymore. But what is this post Second World War order? Which seems to be using once again the word order that many have connected to the New World Order. So I had to figure out what this is because we know about the wars. There are movies, there are pieces of entertainment, there are documentaries that talk about the world wars. But what is this order? Nobody seems to know. There's an article on Quora that kind of seems to explain a little bit about it, but it's still quite vague. It's almost like this is something that world leaders know, but not the average everyday Joe or person. And then I saw this article: is the post Second World War global order finally breaking down, which was from 2015-16. So, this is something that the leaders have been already examining for some time. There's even an article on BBC around 2020. Is this order, what happens when this order is down? It's almost like they're being fed some information around something that nobody else is talking about, and yet we do have these articles where people are questioning what is happening if this order disappears, even though nobody knows what this order is. So Reuter has disproved any connection between Klaus Schwab's family tree, and any Nazi parties. But he did welcome Trump quite warmly on the stage of Davos, and you know, we did see some salutes on the stage in the US earlier in January, so one can't help but wonder if such a connection actually does exist. And we are past the point of political gaslighting. We will no longer be gaslit into oblivion. We'd much rather prefer to hear the truth and prepare, because admitting things or manipulating around the truth already suggests that actions will be made following an agenda. So we might as well learn about the agenda to prepare. And I'll leave you to make your own conclusions with the quote that was spoken from his words, apparently, because it's on the website of Reuters. From the ashes of LA, a smart city will emerge. Make from that quote what you will. The words are there, the keywords are there. The keywords among all of these snapshots: order, agenda, smart city. So these are not just leadership words. These are smart people that have a huge vocabulary. They're choosing to use these words because they're trying to normalize them. Here's where Reuters doesn't get its job done properly. Reuters has previously addressed false claims online about the 15-minute cities and statements falsely attributed to Schwab. Now, the thing is, he didn't actually mention the 15-minute cities. It was Elon Musk. Watch interviews, watch some of his visions for, Earth. He is the one that's excited about making the world more connected. And as one of his big vision statements is the 15-minute cities to increase productivity in America. And he specifically talks about underground tunnels. This is recorded, people. And it was Elon Musk, it wasn't Klaus Schwab that said it. About 2 years ago, I embarked on the most profound spiritual awakening. And this was the vision that I received called New Earth Order. Not New World Order, New Earth Order, which makes up the acronym NEO. And in this video, I've shared a lot of the information that got channeled through me about the future of humanity in a way that we can actually be united and reach that peace that leaders seem to be talking about but doing nothing about. So Klaus Schwab was one of the people here that I included as part of the agenda based on his words. Artificial intelligence, the metaverse, synthetic biology, whoever masters these technologies in some way will be the master of the world. So he is passionate about AI, the metaverse, and economic powered thinking. These are the pillars of his ideology and philosophy, his agenda for the new world order. With Mark Zuckerberg, we have AI, the metaverse, and technology-powered cities. So metaverse isn't a thing a company builds, it's the next chapter of the internet overall. So plugging in every single person one way or another. Then we have Bill Gates, who talks about technology-powered cities, economy-powered thinking, and vaccines as the solution to saving the world from all the diseases that are around us. So his main quote that shocked me was, "Are we scientists or are we the idiots? Planting trees is complete nonsense." Hopefully he didn't say that quote, but this is the quote that I found. And finally, Elon Musk, who talks about space missions, microchipping, which he's already doing, and the 15-minute smart cities. It's very important to emphasize that Mars, especially in the beginning, will not be luxurious. Can we focus on Earth and saving Earth? Anyone? This is on YouTube. Watch it. Let me know what you think.